YouTube. All right, look, what's up, YouTube? My name Blair, and I'm coming back at y'all with another video. Today gonna be a gun video. So me personally, I ain't been to the gun range in about 5, 6, 7 months, and that means none of my guns been shot. So me, as of right now, I'm feeling a little better than I felt before. So I'm actually finna either A, go to the range, or take that drive and go to Louisiana and see if my guns still work. Some people may know, some people don't know. I put the brace on the Draco. Now I gotta see how I'm finna lay all these guns within my gun case, because it was simple, but now it's not, because you know the case that was just in my hand is only rated for one rifle, but the Draco is a pistol. So we about to see how can we make this work. But besides that, stay tuned for the rest of the video. All right, so far we put the Drake with the brace on it. I took the brace, so I took the brace off the damn AR pistol that's dropping in a different video. So basically, we put the brace in the Drake tip to tip. So that's how that's gonna work for right now. Now I got to figure out how to get my other handguns in there, because realistically, I'm really focused on shooting my FN 5.7 because that's one gun. Not FN 5.7, my Ruger 5.7, but everybody knows Chambers FN, which is a pistol that shoot rifle bullets. I'm focused on shooting that, and I'm also focused on sending some more rounds through my 22, my TX22, because I seen a trigger that might be coming soon to that gun. Then I started looking at the price, and it's only $120. So I'm like, damn, I'm finna get this. So those the two guns that I'm really focused on. I'm really just finna run some rounds through the AR pistol, just to run rounds through. My Draco, for some reason, is rush getting on my Draco, and I've been hearing a lot of people saying the Draco is rush easy, and plus I don't have a humidifier for my safe. As of right now, that's gonna be one of my next investments. But yeah, so as of right now, I'm gonna focus on those guns just to shoot, run rounds through, and things of that nature. So let me go ahead and pack all this stuff up. All right, so boom, this is how we got them in here. We got the 300 black. I had to turn it around. They no longer tip to tip. Ruger 5.7, Drake, TX22. It just looks so lovely. I got a few mods that I need to do to this. One being trigger, other being sight at the top, because it do have sight. It do have a octave plate on it that came in the case with it, and also a 30 barrel. So you know what that means. We going suppress, and basically my girlfriend, one of my girlfriend EDCs, because honestly, it's time for her to send some rounds down range as well, just because I ain't gonna lie, we living in a world where females need to protect ourselves. And plus, they saying Houston got a serial killer as of right now, and I want her to be able to protect herself when I'm not around. So with that being said, she going for some training too, most definitely. All right, so boom, since I'm going out there to just shoot my guns, not like crazy willy-nilly, just to see if they need to be cleaned or if they still functioning properly, I decided I'm not bringing all my bullets, because realistically, it don't make sense to. Like I said, I'm just running rounds through my guns to see if they function properly. The ones that I'm gonna focus on the most when it comes to running rounds through is the 5.7 and the TX22, because those two guns are the most recent guns that I bought, which is probably gonna be shot more at the end of the video. And plus, I have, for some reason, I have more bullets for those guns than my other guns. So I'm bringing probably a box of 40, a box 9mm, so my girlfriend could run rounds through hers, a mag of 300 black, and probably a mag, maybe 2 mags of 7.62, because one, I think my dad shot the Drake, but I'm not 100% sure. So if he coming, which I know in the next few minutes, he get a chance to shoot the Drake. And plus, when I go down here, I might be leaving with 2 more guns that's gonna be added to the collection, if not 1, because it's a long story. All right, thing. It's crazy. Y'all saw it right now, but going through my little mag and bullet inventory, I was like, I know my Ruger 5.7 came with 2 mags. Boom. The other one inside the gun, and plus, I gotta make sure this 9mm, RD 9mm, because it be messed up and bring some 5.56 out there when I don't have a 5.56. With me saying that, do y'all think I should build an AR pistol or AR rifle? Because I do need something to go deer hunting with. which I was supposed to build that last year and go deer hunting this year. So we're gonna do that next year, deer hunting. Y'all might see that on the channel because those might be recorded through my Ray-Ban Metas, which I should have went picked up today. But when I go to the gun range again, we're gonna do POV shootings with the Ray-Ban Metas. So that'll be something to look forward to. And I'm gonna show y'all the whole loadout with the mags and bullets in a second. So boom, we got the thing, a 9mm, 7.62 mag, 300 blackout mag, the 22 mag, and the 5.7 mag. Like I said, I'm gonna be more focused on the 5.7 and the 22, just because realistically, the guns I ain't really shot, and plus the guns that I plan on modifying the most, I ain't gonna run that much with my EDC because I have shot that one recently. That's probably the only gun that I shot recently. But the other guns, yeah, we just seeing if they still work. So bear with me on this road trip because that's essentially what it is. But with that being said, we're gonna make our way down the Moselle Highway. That's how old as hell saying that, but it's life. All right, so boom. Crap, hat tripping right now. So look, we made it to Louisiana, right? But obviously, it was weird. We left Texas at like 1 o'clock. And some people know it's a 4-hour drive, and I'm not driving my car. So when me not driving my car, I tend to drive slow in other people's cars. Y'all know, car accident situation. And basically, me being down here, the gun content gonna start right after this because I'm gonna just go to the gun range. Because it's late. I still can't record, but it's 6:30, and I don't want to just... Some people out here go to sleep very early, you dig what I'm saying? And yeah, me being out here, it made me realize a lot. I missed out on a few family reunions due to the fact that I ain't had my car due to an accident. I missed out on the light. I used to want to come out here one time a month just to come see my granny, because I ain't gonna lie, I wish my granny was still here on some real stuff. Everybody do miss their grandparents, so their grandparents, their mothers. Once that person gone, realistically, you never know how much that person meant to you until they actually gone. I should have brought some flowers. I'm coming back out here anyways. But besides that, after this, realistically, it's gonna just be gun content. Not gun content, but like gun content in this video. And I ain't gonna lie, my granny was still here. My granny would be on my ass about guns because she hate them. That's kind of why I got into them, just because realistically, you can't be strict about guns. And one thing I do want to touch on, as a gun content creator, I do hate the fact that everybody be in the comments thinking guns dangerous and stuff. Guns not dangerous. Guns don't hurt people. It take a person to actually hurt somebody with a gun. I just sit a gun on the table and basically say, shoot somebody, nothing's gonna happen. But with my mind and my body and my finger, if I pull that trigger, the gun is gonna go off. So don't get me wrong, gun violence is real, but it all starts with the person that's behind the gun. I buy my guns for pure fun and protection, meaning I'll protect anybody around me that I genuinely have love for. I ain't no slimy nigga, so I ain't gonna be slime this, slime that, woody woo, whoop-de-doo, you did what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be on no bullshit like that. But for real, guns aren't dangerous. Keep that in mind. I love guns genuinely because it's a fun thing to have. It's a privilege to have, because you can go to jail, catch a felony, domestic violence and shit like that, and you lose that privilege. That's why I cherish everything that I do and think twice before I do everything, just because one wrong decision can make me lose my gun rights. So with that being said, that's enough with the gun stuff. I'm probably finna shoot one gun out here, or maybe two. Maybe let my girlfriend run some rounds through some guns. But besides that, we finna see what's going on. I checked on family already. Everybody doing good. Seeing people I ain't seen in about 7 months. The crazy thing is, if it wasn't for the car accident, I'd be out here every month doing gun content. But it's finna also start getting cold, and deer season finna come up. So that might be on the channel, recorded through the Ray-Ban Metas. I should have went and picked them up, honestly. All right, so look, we made it to the end of the range, right? And it's a reason I don't like them, because one, all the shooting in the background is hard. You can go a little bit farther. It's crowded and talking, so of course y'all can't really get me talking and things of that nature. That's fine. So right now, I'm gonna explain the guns that I like the most, as far as the collection as of right now. See my target up. It's on safety. Yeah. it. That's hot.
Well, come on.